I come bearing both gifts and ill tidings. So part 2 came out, and I'm late to the party, and I'm probably going to continue to be late to the party. That's bad news. Good news is, hey, look at all this ink talent I have. So that means we can do a lot of progress. I can even go even further. Oh, well, I would be able to if I logged back out, because this would reset. I have not done today's yet, but I could have 144 more if I restarted the game. But anyway, bad news is that, yeah, part 2 came out. And good news, is that bad news, actually? Oh, shit, am I stupid? Fuck. The worst Kanto. No, this might be the best Kanto in the game. Ignore the fact that I have repeatedly reported on Heathcliff being my favorite center. Shush. Don't worry about that. The actual bad news is that, I'm working with an inventory at the current time, so, I might be a little slow getting the Limbus VODs out. And don't think that it's just, I'm having a hard time uploading. It's that I just might not be streaming much. I am kind of forcing myself to be here today. Let's have some fun though. Let's go. Oh yeah, what was I doing? I was using Tremor, that's right. Well, I was using Tremor, but once we get into this next fight, I got something to show and a proposition to make. Also, if you've noticed, I've changed up the loading screen images, that way we don't get spoiled. Because, oh my god, love me some Heathcliff. Good Heath content, and made multiple clips even. Oh fuck, that's right. This doesn't give you the fucking story unless you click the story button. Now we're fighting butlers. Unfortunately, it will just, as cool of a feature as it is that it tells me what I'm going to be fighting ahead of time in like a node, that is actually kind of neat. But normally it's like a big question mark until you do the node. But now that I've like done this before, they're just gonna tell you what we're gonna fight. So also I just lost one. See, look at this. I'm fighting butlers. Why am I fighting butlers? Don't worry. Oh, and also don't worry. This is by and far away from the most egregious of spoilers that will inevitably be coming. But what can you do? And in case anyone is wondering, with the whole me constant talk about the fact that I'm quiet, this is just how I play the game on my own. I even have a friend with me the whole time, and we're just silent almost the whole time through. We just experience magic, so it's not out of character for me. Anyway, off to it.
좋은 사람만 있는 것도 아닐 테지. 저 상황을 보면.
물론 나라고 이 개 같은 놈들아! 너희가 누구 앞을 가로막고 있는 건 줄 알아?
순순히 털어놓으시죠. 이 저택에 무슨 짓을 한 것입니까, 힌들리?
진짜 나도 뭐가 어떻게 된 건지 모르겠단 말이다. 넬리, 어서 이놈들을 떼어내!
너희들 이곳에서 뭘 하고 있는 거야?
이거
I'll fight butlers and win. Or lose, you know, I'm allowed to do
저택의
both.
망나니 자식과 그가
I don't remember if I commented this on the first episode, but it's always impressive to me.
우리한테 하는 얘기야?
Like you can just tell, just for voice acting, despite the
저택이
language,
이상해지고 있는
that
거야.
Hindley's a big
아는 거
drunk
없어?
fucking loser. And he just screams all the time, and you know this is just who he is as a person, and you can just pick that up through tone and inflection, even through the language barrier.
마님이 아신다면 분명 호되게 채찍질을 했을 거다.
우린 아무것도 몰라. 불이 나갔다가 들어오니까 이미 사람들이 눈앞에서 사라졌단 말이야. 그리고 근처에서 들리는 이 소리는 대체 뭐야?
모르나? 지금 저택 곳곳에서 버틀러들과 데드레비치 놈들이 교전 중이지.
There's a war out there.
뜯고 핥히고 그러다가 서로가 서로를 전부 죽인다면 정말이지 좋으련만.
교전? 하지만 왜?
벼락이 치고 잠깐 어두워졌다가 다시 빛이 돌아왔는데 데드레비츠 놈들이 갑자기 달려들었지. 힌들리, 저놈이 우리 저택을 노리는 게 틀림없는 거야.
그게 무슨...
이 워더링 하이츠가 마님이 말씀하시는 게 틀리지 않냔 말이야.
테들 레비츠 놈들이 그러는 거랑 나랑 무슨 상관이야? 나는 아무 명령도 안 했어.
넬리, 당신이 말릴 수는 없는 거야? 이러다가 우리한테까지 불똥이 튀겠어.
조세핀이랑 저 버틀러들은 한때 힌들리를 따랐던 자들 아니야? 저들은 워더링 하이츠 직속 버틀러예요. 이들은 엄연히 말하면 저와는 다른 계약으로 이루어진 버틀러들이죠. 가문의 특정 사람과 계약한 저와는 다르게 이들은 저택과 토지 자체에 귀속된 버틀러여서. 아니 뭐 부잣집 해결사로 일해서 돈 벌겠다는 건 알겠는데 그렇게 복잡하게 묶여 있으면 집이나 땅에 묶인 해결사들은 무슨 득이 있는 건데?
그것은 계약 조건에 따라 다릅니다. 특정 기간이나 조건이 만족될 때까지 버틀러로서의 근무를 마치면 해결사의 급수를 올릴 수 있거나 토지와 관련된 가치 있는 것을 양도받을 권리를 얻기도 하기 때문이죠.
그게 참 아이러니한 게 저들처럼 저택과 땅에 묶인 버틀러는 집안 대대로 버틀러 일을 물려받기도 해요. 그건 마치 관성적이기도 해서
generational slavery.
최초엔 어떤 계약으로 시작했는지조차 모를 정도죠.
Even
그쯤이면
worse.
계약은 다 까먹었겠다. 그래도 계약은 계속 유효하니까요. 이걸 어기면 영문도 모를 둥지에서 금기 사냥꾼을 보내거나 아까 본 외우피 협회에서 찾아올지도 모르는 거고요. 그리고 조세핀 저자는
Sorry there, Butler. You committed a thought crime 2 generations ago. Your entire family is destined for failure.
이렇게 웃으면서 말할 때 이만 떠나지, 넬리. 우리 워더링 하이츠를 가로채려는 가짜는 수작질을 하는 쥐새끼분께 본때를 보여줘야겠으니까.
그래, 우린 그냥 아무 일
나니?
없는 것처럼 지나가자.
This is actually Korean. Thank you very much.
문을 잠가버릴 거다, 히스클리프. 너는 이 안으로 들어올 자격이 없으니까. 너 같은 게 우리 가족들이랑 같은 식탁에 앉을 자격이 있다고 생각하냐? 헛건이 얌전히 있어. 만약 거실에 허락 없이 내려왔다가 나한테 걸리면
Problem solved.
시계 대가리, 네 생각처럼 하진 않을 거야.
I'm doing fine.
그래,
Hyper.
캐시는 내가 힘든 자식을 버리고 가는 걸 원하진 않았을 테니까.
I'm tired. That's what I am. Yes. Oh, is it time to murder some butlers? I typically tend to stay quiet during cutscenes. I'll throw in a comment every once in a while, but I find it rude to talk over the movie. A phrase that I have said probably more than 20
돈
times.
벌러 가자.
Yeah, I was just talking about it earlier that like I might only get like 1 or 2 streams in this entire week. We have inventory on Saturday, and so it's all hands on deck. I can't go into work at like 6 a.m. I'm leaving the house at almost 5:20, and I wake up at 5. Anyway, oh yeah. So this is what I was talking about earlier. So I'm using a Tremor team currently, but just like how Ishmael got something in her specific canto, Heathcliff gets bereavement. At turn end, at minus 15 or higher SP, lose 10 SP. When hit, lose 2 SP. Can you stop bobbing, camera, please? I'm trying to read that. Here, you know what? Fuck you. Let me just, when hit, lose 2 SP and gain an offense level next turn. 3 times per turn. Turns start at less than 0 SP. Gain 3 attack power up. So he gets... So it's very similar to, what Ishmael had, except this effect... I'm gonna be yawning this whole fucking stream, aren't I? Ah, Jesus. But this effect, the problem with it is that it's constantly draining his sanity. And so, the best way to make use of this is, I mean, it's nice that he's getting attack power up and offense levels, but usually it's not enough to compensate for the fact that he is slowly going insane. You know, not typically a good look to have, especially not on the battlefield. So, there's only one Heathcliff ID that makes particularly good, and by good I mean phenomenal use out of it. And it's not the Tremor team. It is debatably one of the worst IDs in the game. I'm just worse in general, but like, one of the worst? Not quite, but he's not great either. His problem is that he has probably the worst support passive in the entire game, which is a fun thing. Oh, it goes far beyond that. If you lose all of your sanity, you corrode in this world and turn into a big evil monster that'll start attacking your friends. I mean, going insane is one thing, but like, it's a whole different beast in the Limbus Company world. Because he's currently at minus 14, and just for the record, it goes to minus 45. Yes. Except, imagine if the Hulk couldn't really be restrained once it happens. Like, we're talking full-on friendly fire. Everyone shall die, but it's brief. Like, once it happens, it snaps back, and it's all back to normal. You reset back to 0 after the fact. I mean, that's your player characters. Like, other people normally don't. It's because of, you know, main character magic bullshit. But normal people don't just blorp back into shape. Other people have a tendency to stay, not good. We'll call it that.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
Yeah. But imagine it's everyone on the planet. I haven't actually looked at the Butler, so let's see what they do. Sinking. The thing that drains sanity. Yes, of course, very fun. Sinking, gain plus point, but oh dear god. 8 sinking, 3 sinking count, phenomenal. Wish it was in the other way around, but I'll take it. Yeah, sinking, defense level down, whatever. The main thing that's interesting is sanity loss. Their panic type is unique. It's the echoes of the manor. When they have low morale, they gain minus 1 clash power, and deal 10% more damage on heads hit though. And when they panic, minus 2 clash power, gain a damage up. Yeah, that's been the plot of like all 3 of these games in this series, is that, hey, here's this fun phenomenon. It's not good. This is totally not good. It's pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of subtext going on there, but just a general blanket scheme of, yeah, no, things are bad. Bonus points for you did it. You're the reason why it happened in the first game, because it was for a better purpose. And then things go bad, and then there's 2 games just dealing with the actions that have occurred. The consequences of not even your actions. They were actions that happened in a flashback. They were your previous incarnation's actions, and you must now deal with them for 3 games. It's fun.
힘들군.
The term for it is distorting. It's very fun.
그러니 알아서
It's a
잘
very
피해야지.
interesting power system, though. Like, it's... Because the reason actually why it was unveiled and why things go bad is that when you're, like, absolutely at your, like, breaking point, you have had everything about you and around you shatter. Like... So it's like you are in the worst day of your life. Family's dying, you know, you're about to be sold into slavery, things like that. Like the world around you has collapsed. You've been betrayed. You're like currently dying, things like that. When you hit that threshold of, I guess I'll just say emotion, of something referred to as the light within you, the light that every human has inside of them, will begin to resonate. But when it happens, you are faced with your own sins. And most people, when they're in that delirious, usually near-death state, they'll deny it. This is Persona 4 now. They'll deny their sins. They'll lash out at the world. They'll blame others. They'll attempt to destroy, burn, kill, wreck, ruin anything around them that has caused them to be here. That will cause them to distort. And that's obviously why, things go real bad, real unfun time. However, if instead, in the worst moment of your life, you can move beyond that and reconcile that you yourself have sinned, and that you can move past that and accept that part of you, instead of consuming you, you can resonate with the light inside of you and gain ego. And ego is like the controlled, manifested version of a distortion. And distortions are only occurring because bad things happened in the first game. The whole reason all this happened is because they wanted to give the light to everybody to allow anyone off the street to manifest their own ego, so that way they can have the strength to overcome the trials in their life, like a literal emboldening of you as a person. However, the distortion phenomenon, not good. Very bad. And so things didn't get better entirely. Say hello to a brief summary of, like, the second game. That's all that was. It's a very, very fun system. Anyway. Let me, here. So, back tying it into the gameplay thing. The fact that Heathcliff is constantly having his sanity drained, we run into the problem. Ophi Heathcliff is cool and all, but he doesn't really like being insane. However, there's one ID that he has. Big, smelly, homeless man. Because smelly, homeless, hobo Heathcliff is a negative coin ID. And this ID came out at pretty much the same time as Enclair. And Enclair was debatably the best ID in the entire game. He's probably still like top 3, if not top 5. Some people would still argue he's the best. He's Damage McGee. But this dude came out at the same time, who's also a negative coin ID. And he fucking sucks. So, the bereavement status ailment, while thematically appropriate, is pretty much Project Moon saying, please, for the love of God, use Sunshower Heathcliff. And then when they buffed him, they had him in bereavement, and they're like, this is no longer a request. Attempting to do anything with Heathcliff while he has bereavement sucks, unless you are specifically hobo Heathcliff. And the problem with that, though, is that I need to run a syncing team for him. And I could have some better IDs. And so, let's have some fun, huh? We have all these butlers and funky little guys. Why don't we actually make use of some of this? Not all of it. I'm gonna hold on to just some of it, because this is all this is primo. You gotta do uphold, you know. It's on stream. You gotta do uphold. Come on. Go gotcha system. You gotta have one. This is worthless. I hate everything. And so I'm just gonna buy them because I'm an animal. Specifically these two. Faust. I mean, Merceau and Gregor are fine, but these are the two that I mainly wanted. And that's because sinking infliction, very nice, sinking count, you know, all that good stuff. But they got this funky little thing. Echoes of the Manor. 50% chance to gain 1 sinking count when gaining sinking potency or count from coins or skill effects. AKA, this status element lets sinking teens have fun. Is your light distorting? Call now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Units with SP changes their panic type into Echoes of the Manor, which is very niche, but very interesting. When this unit panics, inflict 2 Echoes of the Manor to 2 random other allies, so not good. Units without SP, minus 10% chance to flip heads. Reduce at turn end. This effect is not cumulative, and inflicting or replace their current value with effect. Don't apply to you, blah, 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 blah. What matters is that Echoes of the Manor, 50% chance to gain a sinking count when gaining potency or count. This breaks shit. This gives every single coin of every unit 0.5 sinking count on hit. Which, yeah, that's also why I want her, because she does the same kind of shit. Give me all of that immediately. I want all of it, so I'm getting all of it. And also the animations, if we come over here, look at these animations. No, we don't want him. This is the Linton Gregor. I guess we'll see this one too. But like, you know, rapiers are cool. Fuck off. I actually don't know the Faust's animations. I want to see them. But because the Otis one is like, but look at how fucking cool that is. What is this fucking flash kick bullshit? You people are butlers. What does Otis do? It's nice because you can see she has the towel on her hand. She flips it around her hand and turns it into like a fist wrapping, like boxing tape almost. Just a little flourish in the middle of her combos while she's kicking someone. She binds the towel to her fist. That's so fucking cool. Anyway, I need to tap into my resource. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't done any of these. That's right. Oh my god, I haven't opened these. Oh. I forgot. I'm a little low on backlog ever since the new season ticked over. I gotta do more mirror dungeons, I guess. Huh. Anyway, here's 140. 150, 41, I guess. Where's Otis? Horse. I would assume as much. One more. Come on, Otis. And then I think Faust is the tier 2, so that one's cheap. How much does Faust have? 11. Okay. That is 60, should be fine. Not quite. Isn't this fun, riveting gameplay? Trying to do ego crate management? Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. Now I can just buy them because fuck your oh, that's 400, not 300. I'm a loser. Anyway. Just fuck your gotcha mechanics. I have the power of way too much disposable resources. Oh yeah, I also have this. Oh my god. We're not even getting there yet. This is a whole thing we're doing. 82, I didn't mean to type that. That works. Dude, I have so much gotcha currency. I'm a loser just by default. That's Gregor. I don't want Gregor. Oh, fuck, I'm a loser on the internet again. 112, I'll need a bit more. Yeah, that'll probably be. Yeah, probably not, because I want to up-tie her. There we go. I guess Gregor gets some love. I'm gonna need his ego charts eventually anyway, so.
제대로 타셨습니까? 부디 당부드리건대 이 저택에서 제 허락 없이
It's one of my favorite parts about this game is being able to play a gacha game and just not engage with any of its loot box bullshit.
다음으로 검토할 부분은
And I also have not claimed any of the battle pass because I like to do that on stream. And we have, of course, both of the ego that are available are sinking ego. I think the game is telling me to use a certain team strategy during this this canto.
저택을 안내해주지.
That doesn't seem particularly healthy.
이곳은 그분의 초상이요.
So that thing behind them, that is an abnormality. That is effectively what happens to a person when they get a little too upset. Did you see the weird, like, there's hands there, there's like a mirror shard, and you know the big old teeth plus like robe? Don't worry about any of that. None of that's healthy. None of that is in the Bible. So we're gonna come over here and grab a sinking team real fast. I have to use Gregor in a sinking team. He can't do... Okay, at least his song is good. What does this do for us? Oh yeah, this is one that... This is a Teth one, a Zayn one. They're all fun. We have this guy over here. So, it's not quite what's happening, but you can see kind of the difference. This is what would happen just generally. This isn't exactly the same. This is what happens to you when you distort. This is what would happen to you if you gained ego. This is your, like, inner self made manifest. Disgusting. This is you, like, reigning control over it. Usually it becomes, like, weapon or armor. So that's why he's, like, a normal person compared to, you know. And they don't have to look entirely humanoid. We have this one, which is, like, a big ghost lady in the background. And the rest of it's, like, sick fire garb. We have even more. We have, we got this, which is just an entire whale. It's the thing behind her. Like, this is teeth. Oh, okay, yeah. Or this case, which is a bull, because it's just meant to be, like, the inner person made manifest, you know? Ego gear versus the distortion. And their abnormalities, you know, potato. We're doing a beginner's instruction, which is fine. Or we have ones like this, which these ones are very interesting. So, she is wearing the distortion in this one. The distortion is the shoes. It's just the shoes. Like, this one's an interesting one. You can even see, like, a giant, like, superimposed version of it in the background. The shoes are, like, obviously hypnotizing. You don't want to wear them. Bad things happen. That's why it's called rosy desire. Your desire to put the shoes on. It's a bad time. Anyway, now I need to rank up all of my ego because I want it to be very nice and shiny. Bygone days. After attack, randomly inflict 6+ gloom resonance sinking between targets. 3 attack weight. On hit, if the target has 6+ sinking, inflict 1 bind next turn. Very nice, actually. Good pass. And not as good for a corrosion. Let's thread spin it. And this is the reason why I wanted it. If the target has 6+ sinking potency, clash power +1. If the target has 4+ sinking count, clash power +1. Yup. Give me that immediately. And then we can get it further. If the target has 6+ blinking, inflict 2 bind. Which, yeah, sure, I got thread to spare. Let's upgrade that too. And then randomly inflict 6+ gloom resonance times 1.5 sinking between targets. So, if it's only 1 gloom resonance, it's 9. Which, it's okay. Yeah, I don't feel the need to. Well, does the numbers get bigger? Numbers don't get better, and it doesn't get attack weight. It's fine. Like that. And then... Otis. I don't have a whole lot of problem that I'm going to be facing is I don't have a whole lot of level up tickets. Like, a lot of my team is going to be remaining under level, and that's bad. What does the Gregor one do? After attack, heal 10 SP to self and 2 other allies with the least SP. If the target survives the attack, consume 5 sinking count and then heal additional SP. The self-inflicted odds equals sequence potency on target, max 20 SP. The target is defeated. I think this is better stuff when you level it up, obviously. But it's mainly the Yi Song one that I wanted. So let me come in here and make the butler all big and scary. Because I have one of these. And now she's level 40.
마님이 내리신 선물이고.
Well, you're not going to watch these because they might be spoilers again. Whoops. This is what I get for trying to do all the stuff on screen. Now I get a cutscene I can't show off yet because it might randomly be a spoiler. I mean, I haven't seen it. I wouldn't know, and I'm not going to take that risk. I'm a loser when it comes to showing off cool content. I'm also opening my fucking window because it's hot in here. Come on, Limbus Company. I know you can do it. You can get there. Why can't you show it? It might be a spoiler. I know, weird to be going into that, considering the fact that I am playing the game on stream. But a big part of this is that Limbus Company is a game that... So, the first two games in this franchise were just normal games. You know, nothing special. They were normal games. The problem with it is that this is the third game in a series. And a lot of people don't like, to be kind in terminology, don't like gotcha. I am one of those people. And I had multiple people, at least two, considering, you know, I'm an F-lister, Z-listers streamer, say to me, yeah, I really liked the first two games, but I'm never touching the third game. And so I tend to avoid spoilers if I can at all help it, because they might still be watching on YouTube, or may randomly stumble upon this later on down the line. And so I want to avoid spoilers, just because some people might be seeing this for the first time themselves, using this as that vessel for content. So I'm like, it's good practice to avoid spoilers in something that someone might be seeing for the first time, if I can help it.
방문객께서는 이쪽으로. 외람되우나 초대받지 않으신 분께서는 즉시 퇴거 절차를 밟아주셔야
Also,
겠습니다.
Butler Sinclair shown off briefly in the background. But this game is super neat. Like, just narratively, like the entire main cast, all of them are based on different books from around the world. Each book is meant to be from like a different area. Yi Song, Hong Lu, Faust. That one's pretty obvious. You have Dante, Otis, then more easy ones like Ishmael, you know. Ishmael, Heathcliff, they have Merceau. Big sinking numbers. Oh yeah, we got a team going. Some of them are interesting that you wouldn't know offhand. Like Otis. See, oh, we have Don Quixote. Ryoshu, Don Quixote, Faust, Yi Song, Merceau, Honglu, Gregor, Otis, Sinclair, Rodion, Ishmael, Heathcliff, and Dante. They're a bunch of fun ones from books. Some of them are very interesting that if you didn't know the source directly, you wouldn't be able to guess it. Like, Otis's name actually comes from the Odyssey, but Otis is a direct translation of the term when, you know, Mr. Odyssey Man was fucking with the Cyclops, and he had told the Cyclops his name was Nobody, so when he fucked up the Cyclops, he's like, nobody's attacking me. Otis means nobody. Yes, Don Quixote. She is a screaming child. She is not actually a child. She is also my least favorite character. She is also, by and large, the most popular character in this entire game, because she screams a lot. I don't understand. Maybe just slightly a bad faith argument, but... You know what? We're just gonna just in case that this randomly shows off the end of it. It did not. Okay, we're back. We're fine. No spoilers. Anyway, back to this. Back to the big murder grind set. And now I have a funky team I can use. Isn't that fun?
해방된 세상을 위해서라면
불청객을 맞이할 시간인가 보고.
부르신다면
재촉지 마시오. 어리.
전가요?
Shoutouts to Bug Otis, who shall never be used again because she was only used in syncing teams and now has a better syncing ID. Godspeed. And then I guess I use Daisy Hung because I don't have anything better. He's only level. Like a big problem. This is a lot of this team is not fully up to snuff on levels, so I'm probably gonna need to keep working on that on the side. But now, all that like 10 minutes of rigmarole, all of that just to allow this bereavement to be only positives. Draining sanity, positive. Losing sanity on hit, positive. Gaining offense level, positive. Attack power up, positive. This is 4 positives instead of 2 positives and 2 negatives. See, now I can come here and start killing.
알게 하니라.
정리하겠습니다. 불결한.
See, I love just how brutal Otis is. Deck him to the face, knock him to the ground, into an axe kick straight to the throat. It's a bit much, I gotta say. It feels like a strong reaction.
열어드리죠. 이 땅과 만인에게 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면
꿈에는 단정하지 않군요.
다시 못 살게
정리하겠습니다.
없을 것이오.
Also an interesting concept if it wasn't obvious, because we're clearly using, like, Faust, but it's not Faust, it's instead Faust and Otis, dressed up as the butlers that I'm currently fighting. That's because this game uses the technology to pull, and it's the gacha system in this game, it is the ability to pull an identity of yourself, but from another reality where you took a different path in life. Like, it's still Otis, but it's what if Otis was a butler instead? What if Heathcliff was a stinky homeless man? What if Yi Song was a flower? What if Rodion was cheese?
피워보지.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 봐.
And so it effectively lets you use the enemy's own abilities against them. It's very fun. Very cool combat system.
찌그러져 있도
I like it. It's neat.
피어나라. 피워보지.
초대받지 않은 것들을 모조리 치워버리고
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
How do you like having your sanity drained? I suppose the fact that they want you to use a syncing team because a lot of these butlers on Flash lose game syncing.
없을
So
것이오.
I think the game might be trying to imply something. And well, who am I to judge? Who am I to say no?
피어나라.
먼지 나게 패주지.
즉시 퇴거하시죠.
And here's the boss. Yeah, kind of. It's Josephine, mini boss. The target is sinking, inflict offense down, sinking bind, sinking paralyze, blah blah blah. Plus coin drop. Yeah. Scary. Sinking, fragile, you know how it is. And they can inflict us with echoes of the manor. Ignore the fact that as mistress commands and like, where is it? apologies, mistress, and the mistress's voice, and will you witness me, mistress? And as the mistress commands, when their mistress is actively, presumably dead right now, we don't talk about that. Because Kathy's dead.
열어드리죠.
무지하니까
Here comes the homeless man coming in. Nice.
먼지나게 패주지.
The joke surrounding the homeless man Heathcliff is that he's whereas Enclair has the damage, Enclair has the power. See, Heathcliff has the potential. He has the potential to be a good enough unit, but we don't talk about the fact that every single one of his skills can hit for 0 damage. He also has the potential to be actually worthless. But he has the potential, though. Like, let's see here. 6 minus 2, yeah, that can hit a 0. 10 minus 3, that can hit technically a -2, but it goes to 0. And that can hit as a 7, 14, that can hit a 0. Oh, great. Yeah, every one of his skills can hit for 0 damage. He's not one of the worst, or he is one of the worst units in the game, but he's not like bottom 5, you know what I mean? And that's why it's so funny that this is his section of the game. This is his canto. The unique debuff he gets, bereavement, is meant to be like a double-edged sword. It's only positives for this one specific version of Heathcliff. And it's like Project Moon saying, please just use him. We put so much effort into him. Here is a unique buff that only works for this version. Please use him, we're no longer asking.
남김없이 모조리 처리했습니다.
I just murdered Josephine. Yeah, he's a little bit shit. It's funny though. It's shit in like a funny way. People love big smelly homeless man, hobo Heathcliff.
개들의 비츠, 그놈들을 청소한다. 다음에 다시 만나게 되면 너희도 같이 청소해주지.
뭐 사실 나 혼자여도 무리 없이 상대할 수 있었어. 제정신이 아닌 조세핀과 그 똘마니들 따위. 그리고 네가 형님이라고 꼴사납게 따르는 놈, 이름도 잘못 기억하고 있는 주제에 우애 좋은 척은 다 하더군.
무슨 개만도 못한 헛소리야.
그놈 이름은 매트야. 매튜가 아니라.
뭐? 무슨 정신 나갔냐? 내가 몇 년 동안 알고 지낸 형님 이름을 헷갈렸을 것 같아?
그리고 정신 나간 조세핀, 눈치 하나는 빠르더군. 내가 무슨 수를 써서라도 이 저택을 뺏어갈 생각이란 걸 알고 있어. 거의 다 따라온 판이었는데 그때 그 카드만 나오지 않았어도 아니지, 분명 조작된 판이었어. 그렇고 말고 그게 아니고선 경매로 넘어간 이 워더링 하이츠를 캐서린이 곧바로 샀을 리가 없으니까.
네가 도박으로 잃은 이 저택을 캐서린이 다시 샀다고?
그래! 걔도 조세핀처럼 언제나 제정신이었던 적이 없었지. 하지만 곧 워더링 하이츠는 내게 돌아올 거다. 매트 그놈이 나와 계약을 했거든. 자신과 데들 레비츠를 함께 워더링 하이츠에 데려가 준다면 이 저택을 돌려받게 해주기로.
잠깐, 어디로 가는 거예요, 힌들리님?
내가 니놈들과 사이좋게 동행이나 할 거라고 생각한 건 아니지. 매트, 그놈을 다시 만난 뒤에 내가 할 수 있는 모든 방법을 동원할 거다. 그리고 시건방지게 이전과는 다른 사람이 되었다고 착각하지 마라, 히스클리프. 넌 변하지 않았어. 변하지도 못하지. 넉마차로 어울리는 놈. 그걸 똑똑히 기억하라고.
성질머리 하고는
히스클리프군. 이런 말이 화가 난 자네에게 도움이 될지는 모르겠지만
예전에는 매일 나를 짓밟는데 안달이 나 있는 저놈을 볼 때마다 마치 저놈 말대로 나는 밑바닥 인생에 쓸모없는 인간이 되는 것 같았어. 매일 저놈에게 안 갚음할 방법만 궁리했지. 그런데 이제는 참, 이 기분은 뭐냐? 뭔지 모르겠네.
변하지 못한 건 저놈이에요. 구질구질하게 과거에만 매여 있잖아요. 그냥 자라지 못한 10살짜리 어린애 같아요.
캐서린이라는 자의 방은 어느 정도의 위치에 있지? 교전 중인 저택을 마음 놓고 지나다니기는 힘들겠군.
여기서 오른쪽으로 꺾으면 될 거예요. 이상하네. 복도가 이렇게 길었나? 어머나, 저기!
복도 끝. 데들 레비츠들이군.
아까랑은 조금 달라 보이는데 기분 탓이라고 누가 말해줄 사람? 그러고 보니 거리에서 종종 저런 식으로 돌아다니는 데드레비츠들에 대한 소문을 들은 적이 있어요. 혹시라도 저런 붉은 안광과는 마주치지 않는 편이 여러모로 좋을 거라고요. 너희들 무엇을 아니면 누구를 찾고 있는 거야?
아, 참고로 우리 중에 그 린튼이라는 사람은 없어? 워더링 하이츠의 버틀러. 그놈들도 아까 저 복도 뒤로 가버렸거든. 그래서 뭐 우리랑은 볼 일이 없지 않나 싶은데.
Nice eyes.
볼일.
Healthy
있어
noises too.
우리의 말이 들리긴 하는 건가? 원하는 게 있다면 명확하게 응답을 해라. 협상의 여지가 있다면. 조금 아쉽기도 하군요. 이 오티스의 협상수를 관리자님께 보여드릴 기회가 매번 이렇게 흩어지니.
아주 뭉개버려주지.
Now we get to fight Silent Hill reject. He's still pretty cool design though. Like let's be honest here. These dead rabbit dudes, they got a look to them. And they're like a rupture dude, and I want it. I mean, we actually already have it. We actually have the Matt ID. Merceau has a Matt ID, and it's just like, man, he's not good. Yeah, he's okay, but like, Rupture has always been my guy, my team, my boy, my baby. It's the team I want every time. But the Matthew ID just. It doesn't do much, honestly. It's the 2-star. The big one was Otis. Otis was the 3-star. It's the one that everyone wanted. And then, you know, Matt's here too, guys.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지. 먼지나게 패주지.
Bam.
기대받지 않은 것들은 모조리 치워버립니다.
즉시 퇴거하시지요.
So, now that we fought a few of them, let's come over here and see. Oh, look at this! Just like how the Butlers had a unique panic type, these dudes as well. Splitting. Low morale, lose 2 HP with every clash, gain an offense level up. At Panic, lose 3 HP every clash, but gain 2 offense level up. So they just slowly bleed to death, but they hit hard. Only slightly, but, you know.
직접 열어드리죠.
Luckily, none of this matters. The whole low sandy thing is neat, again, because, you know, sinking team, you know, they're gonna have low sandy. But we have a tendency to just kill them before they can really get going. We stagger them a little too fast. Honestly, sinking as a mechanic works so much better against abnormalities, because it just works with slightly weaker Rupture, or it's stronger depending on if they're weak to Gloom. But against humans, it's okay.
무지하니까
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지라.
다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
보고 계시는군요, 마님. 칭찬 감사합니다. 불청객들을 남김없이
Good job,
모조리
Otis.
처리했습니다.
Good job, Otis. Very impressive. Very nice. Free battle. Already did it. Or is this the... No, okay. The new content. Alright, great. Click that. And then I get to shut up again. And thus the fans rejoice. Me shutting my mouth
다들
again.
들었죠? 목숨이 끊어질 때마다 들렸던 소리가 있었어요. 가면 너머로.
거울 소리. 그건 거울이 깨지는 소리 같았어.
잠시만요.
뭔가 이상한데요? 다른 자들의 복면도 다 벗겨보는 편이 더 정확하겠군. 생긴 것만으로 사람을 판단하는 건 나쁜 판단법이겠지만요.
이 자들 뒷골목의 폭력 조직원들이라고 생각되지는 않네만.
근육 상태만 봐도 조직 생활을 해온 자들보다는 민간인들 같아 보이는군.
Maybe
공격은 저들이
kidnapping, you
먼저 한
know?
거였어요. 저희는 그저 맞은편. 또다시 데들레비츠들이 걸어오는군. 여전히 붉은 안광이다.
이보시오! 정신들 차리시오! 어떻게 된 일인지 말을...
어디 상황을 따질 때는 아닌 듯하네요.
Yeah, these things. I guess I'd call them things. Sure, fuck it. These La Creatura barely spoke to begin with, so I don't know if diplomacy's gonna be the avenue of attack today.
이쪽으로.
Well, time to lose some clashes. Time to win some clashes. Time to have some good times.
피어나라.
Hopeless, my favorite.
피워보지.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
소매는 건강하지 않군요.
Just give it time. We'll get there. We'll be able to start winning clashes eventually.
저 밑에서 나를 부르는 물소리가.
Yeah, hopefully.
진하게 패주지.
Welcome to the sinking team sometimes. Good job rolling a 0, Heathcliff. I saw that.
것이오.
The potential.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지.
무지하니까
흐드러졌구려.
직접 열어드리죠.
초대받지 않은 것들 모조리 치워버리고. 불결한
Oh, he split.
땅과 마녀에게 손끝이라도
And he's dead.
맞는 거야.
Very cool. I like that they fight with wrenches, though. That's kind of neat. And other random blunt instruments, like pipes and bats. Oh, they actually all fight with bats. They just had a wrench sticking out of them when they died, though. So,
어두운 무지를
I don't know. Whatever. I guess I have no idea what I'm talking about.
무지하니까
정리하겠습니다. 초대받지 않은 것들 모조리
무지하니까
치워버리고.
직접 열어드리죠.
피워보지.
이거 하시죠.
열어젖힌다.
There would be.
힘 좀 더 써봤어.
You had the potential to do the most damage. And he... How did you take 1 damage? Like, what would the source be? It wouldn't be splitting. Because I don't think they inflict 1 damage. I think they take 1 damage. But, like... How does one even take... Maybe he had 1 stack of bleed, maybe? 1 burn? Did he step on a rock wrong or something? I actually don't know how you would take 1 damage. I genuinely don't know. the potential.
안 보여. 그래. T사에서 태어나고 자란 자들은 무조건 시계를 가지고 있어야 해. 그건 내가 어떤 사람인지에 대한 신원을 알려주는 도구이니까. 나는 T사를 떠나면서 시계도 같이 버렸지만
그러게. 이자들 시계끈조차 보이지 않아. 시계만 있다면 적어도 어디서부터 온 자들인지까지는 알아낼 수 있을 텐데. 의도적으로 이 사람들의 신분을 지웠거나 여기 출신이 아니라든가.
복장은 T사에서 자주 보던 양식이요. 분명 이곳 출신은 맞을 터.
의문점이 한두 개가 아니지만 일단 지나가지.
여기군.
오늘처럼 밤까지 오는 길이 험난한 적이 없었네. 그럼 이제 들어갈까?
말해줘, 넬리.
Love it when my mansions turn into just
내가
like a Resident Evil
이곳을
dungeon.
말도 없이 떠나고 나서 캐서린은 어떻게 지냈어? 물론 결국 린튼 놈과 결혼해서 행복하게 살았다는 것 정도는 알겠어. 하지만
말해줄까?
진짜 듣고 싶은데 듣고 싶지 않아. 분명 지금 내 표정 꼴사납겠지. 캐시가 지금 나를 보면 한마디는 알려줬을 거야.
거울이라도 있으면 보여주고 싶을 표정이긴 해. 내가 전부 치워버려서 지금은 남아있지 않지만.
실없는 농담은 갖다 치워. 애초에 내가 나간 후에 캐서린이 한 번이라도 내 이야기를 꺼낸 적이 있어?
없었어.
뭐 그랬겠지. 나 같은 망나니 새끼는 떠나든 말든 캐서린에게.
글쎄, 스클리프. 내 말은 그런 뜻이 아니었어. 네가 떠난 후 캐서린 아가씨는 아주 천천히 죽어가기 시작했어. 방에 처박혀서 며칠 안 나오고 밥도 먹지 않고 말도 하지 않았지. 그러다가 소리 지르고 울고 혼잣말을 하고 린튼 주인님이 와서 달래줘도 똑같았어. 정말 장의사를 미리 불러야 하는 건가 싶을 정도로 아가씨는.
정말이야? 캐서린이 그렇게 고통스러워했다고?
보고 있는 모두가 고통스러워질 정도로. 그러다가 어느 날
넬리, 이것 봐. 린튼이 베개 위에 꽃을 놓아두고 갔어. 황금빛이네. 몰랐는데 워더링 하이츠에 이제 봄이 왔구나. 눈도 다 녹았어. 와, 정말 낭만적인데요? 그렇게 보일 수도. 또 엄청난 값을 치렀으려나? 하지만 린튼이 정말 날 위해 꽃에 색을 주고 싶었다면 이 꽃은 보랏빛을 띠는 꽃이었어야 했겠지? 그러니까 이건 나를 위한 게 아니야. 린튼 그 스스로를 위한 거지. 아가씨, 괜찮은 거예요? 무슨 말을 하는 거야? 오늘만큼 상태가 좋은 날도 드문 것 같아. 나와 함께 바깥에 산책을 가주지 않을래? 어떤 꽃들이 겨울을 이겨내고 피어났는지 하나하나씩 봐야겠어.
아가씨는 그 후로 정말 기운을 차리셨어. 캐서린 아가씨가 다시 활기를 되찾게 되어서 모두가 기뻐했지만 지금 생각해보면 뭔가 이상했던 것 같긴 해. 몇 달을 괴로워하던 사람이 하루아침에 열병을 떨쳐낼 수 있을까? 힌들리 씨로부터 이 워더링 하이츠를 사버리고 이곳에서 본격적으로 집을 개조하기 시작한 것도 모두 그때부터야. 나는 두 분이서 다시 워더링 하이츠로 돌아가서 사시려나 보다 싶었어. 궁금해서 계속 물어봤지만 저택을 어떻게 바꾸는지는 결코 말씀해 주시지 않았거든. 아, 나도 알고 싶다, 히스클리프. 아가씨가 대체 어떤 생각이었는지.
편지를 보낸 적이 있었어. 이곳에 입사하고부터는 못 보냈지만 갱단에 있을 때부터 봉투에 내 이름을 써놓진 않았지만 그냥 잘 지낸다는 것 정도는 알려주고 싶었다고.
글쎄, 편지 같은 건 뜯어보지 않으셨어. 그 고집은 아무도 꺾을 수가 없을 거야. 아무도.
I don't think that's how that went in the book. The pre-battle? That was a pre-battle, yep.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다.
You see, they're really making up for the fact that the first half of part 1 was purely cutscenes. Now we're just being like, fuck it. Here's some rabbits. Also, very fitting that as... Well, I mean, it's obvious, but Bulla is the first one to bring it up, so I'll give him credit for bringing it to my attention. One of the starting IDs from the very beginning of the game was Rabbit Heathcliff. And yes, Heathcliff was a member of the Dead Rabbits. Ahaha, very funny. Everyone be sure to shout out Bullet and call him a fuckface in person when you next see him. The assassins are on the way. The agents.
피어나라.
I need to like look in their skill set. These guys have to wait a minute. Wait. I need to look at these dudes' skill set. I want to know how I took 1 damage. I'm not over this still. Sure, that's down. Is this thing like maybe on Clash Lose inflict bleed count? I could see that dealing 1 damage. Ears, sharp, okay. Maybe that's... Yeah, maybe, okay. It is a counter... No, because if it's a counter, it hit me. And then the hit would deal damage. Maybe it, like... Maybe he hit the counter, it rolled tails, so it rolled 3 base. And then was he, like, resist gloom? No. But he resists blunt.
Oh, yeah.
He takes half blunt, so it would have done 3 damage, halved, and it probably rounds down to 1, and then he just never attacked again to take the bleed damage. I get it.
정리하겠습니다.
Literally 1 damage.
모조리 치워버리자.
The greatest counter.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을
모조리
것이오.
치워버리자.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도.
깨달았나?
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
이 땅과 마님에게 손끝이라 혹시라도 대려는 자가 있다면 정리하겠습니다. 그대받지 않은 것들을 모조리 치워버린다. 그대받지 않은 것들을 모조리 치워버린다.
너도 흐드러졌구려. 흐드러졌구려. 피어나라.
먼지나게 패주지.
즉시 퇴거하시지요.
힘 좀 더
Oh,
써봤어.
look, Daddy's about to level up. The potential for one more clash power. We're fighting a fuckload of butlers, I guess. We don't talk about it.
너희 뭐 하고 있는 거야?
린튼 주인님의 요청으로 방을 청소 중이었습니다.
누가 봐도 뒤지고 있는 중이었잖아.
혹시 데드레비치 놈들이나 워더링 하이츠 버틀러들을 보지 못하셨습니까, 넬리님? 아무래도 힌들리 그놈과 작당해서 린튼 주인님을 해치려는 것 같습니다.
데드레비츠는 아무 이유 없이 누굴 죽이려고 덤벼든 집단이 아니야.
하지만 그 친구들이 다짜고짜 우리를 공격했었는데 말이지.
나도 알아. 분명 형님께서 뭔가 이유가 있었을 거야. 캐서린의 방에서 무슨 작당을 꾸미고 있었던 건지나 말해.
방을 청소 중이었다고 말했을 텐데, 히스클리프. 아니면 데드레비츠, 그 저급한 놈들과 역시 한패가 된 건가?
누가 곱게 자란 샌님 린튼 밑에 있는 놈들 아니랄까봐 말귀 못 알아먹는 건 똑같네.
말이 지나치군.
아니, 지나치다 못해 건방지게 선을 넘은 건 이놈들이지. 이 방을 맘대로 해도 된다고 허락할 수 있는 놈은 나야. 그 새끼가 아니라.
So what you guys doing? So what's going on? Ooh, what's going on in here? What you guys got? It's like scolding a dog. Like, well, what do you have in your mouth? Just spit that out. Also, please do make note that all of these maids in maid costumes are wielding knives, and I can assure you they will be throwing them and jumping everywhere. This was all an elaborate Toho joke. I will now be canceling the stream to play every single Toho game in chronological order. I'm sorry for the uninformed. This has been the plan since day one. It's kind of amazing how much Sakia has just changed the stereotype for maid but fighting, because it keeps happening. If a maid fights, there is a decent chance they're gonna throw some knives. Like it also makes colloquial sense in that, oh, what do maids do? They cook. What do you have as a weapon when related to cooking? Knives. Fair enough. It's the one weapon that usually is found in a normal house with nothing special or additive to it. But it's the fact that they jump to do it too. Like it's a little suspicious, you know. And now we got the butlers. These dudes are funky. Bleed, Bleed count. Bleed count. No. No, something else I was thinking of. Yeah, these dudes are neat, but you know, whatever. Organization complex. They also the maids had a unique sanity effect. Lose 5 SP on Clash lose, gain haste. Oh, these dudes all are about fucking haste. I didn't check out the maids, but they gained a benefit. They gained haste and gained benefit when they were faster than you. These dudes inflict bind and gain benefit when they're faster than you. So maids and butlers work together to do like an absurd swing and speed tempo. It's neat. They live in the realm that Gebera did in Ruina, where it's just speed control dominance. Or like the rabbits.
깨달았나?
직접 열어드리죠.
단정하지 않군요.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지요.
But back, a part of the reason why I wanted to get the butler so badly is that I was trying to use the sinking team when doing this dungeon myself, and these people filtered the shit out of me. It happened a few times, and it will continue to happen. Like, any big, unique node, decent chance my stupid original sinking team lost. Because we had a few people that were level, like, 28. Like, I like the sinking team, but it's one of the teams that I have left to languish for the longest. So...
저 밑에서 나를 부르는 물소리가.
I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding real good. Ow. So that's, you know, that's a lethal amount of bleed. That's a lethal amount of bleed. That's nearly lethal amount of bleed. Things are looking good. It's fine. What if I click the funny, sinking button, though? Wait. Oh, he's staggered. Fuck. I wanted to see the new ego, because even I haven't seen it yet. What if I click the funny stagger button? Or the funny sinking button? Hey, nice mechanics you all have. It'd be a real shame if I turned them off now.
얼어버리면 아플 필요도 없어서.
I guess I could talk about it. The Linton Gregor ID does actually, and dead. The Linton Gregor ID is also sinking, but his skill 3 absorbs like 10 sinking potency to gain a benefit. It's not great. We're not here for that. Oh, now we're doing more of that. Okay, let's do a corroded version of Bygone Days just to see the animation. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna get to show up the basic version here throughout. So let's, while I have the resources, do the corroded version. If I even can. Oh no. Oh, did I see that Soda Honglu over there? Yusong is super dead.
깨달았나?
Good job. I love you, Soda Honglu. You're my favorite. Fuck him up. Rat on. Nice sanity, idiot. It'd be a real shame if you had 5 attack power down. Imagine losing a clash against the lady at like -34 sanity. Get fucked. how it feels to be a gamer. How it feels to chew 5 gum. Getting fucking
완벽하게 대응했습니다.
corroded,
이 기세로
corroded
치프
spouse
버틀러가
fluid
계획하는
sac.
사냥까지 성공적으로 완수해야죠.
그만해, 스클리프.
Welcome in. You came in during the best of times.
살려는 놔야
Oh,
해요.
my computer shit in
그래야
the bed
왜
all of a sudden.
무엇을 찾고 있었는지 정도는 알 수 있을 테니까.
We're so back.
말해. 납득이 되지 않으면 네 놈들의 그
I'm gonna take your utensils and cut off fingers one by one. Oh.
얼마나 잘 썰릴지.
Heathcliff is being very rude right now.
잘 알겠지.
말해줄래? 너희까지 내 손으로 꼼밤을 먹이고 싶진 않거든.
일기장. 캐서린 주인님의 방에서 일기장을 찾아야만 한다고 하셨습니다. 저택이 개조되면서 캐서린님이 일기장을 어딘가에 숨겨놓으셨을 거라고.
그래. 그 일기장을 왜 찾으려고 하시는 걸까? 린튼 도련님이.
방법을 찾아야 한다고 하셨습니다.
너희 계속 그렇게 두루뭉술하게만 말할래? 내가 어떤 방법으로 치프 버틀러 자리를 꿰찼는지 재현해줄까?
정말입니다. 어떤 것과 관련된 방법인진 말씀해 주시지 않았습니다. 그 이상은 저희도 모릅니다.
모른다고만 할 거면
됐어, 히스클리프. 모른다는 말은 진심인 것 같아. 너희 이제 물러가. 그리고 더 이상 눈에 띄지 마. 부탁인데.
넬리님, 저희 내부 정보에 의하면 도시 질병급 조직에 해당하던 데드 레비츠는 이미 한참 전에 티사 뒷골목에서 괴멸이 된 상태였습니다.
뭐?
오랫동안 활동하질 않은 이른바 토벌된 조직이라는 것입니다. 다른 갱단들도 뒷골목에서 데드 레비츠들을 보지 못한 지 한참 되었다고 합니다. 신원을 알 수 없는 자들입니다. 부디 조심하십시오.
힌들리 씨가 대체 누구를 이 집안에 들인 거지? 그리고 일기장이라는 건
찾기만 한다면 이 상황을 타개할
Most likely, a lot of the main cast share incidental NPC VAs.
일기장 따위에 조그만 물건을 숨길 만한 곳이라면
I don't really listen for it anymore. One of the only times I distinctly remember it is one of the discreet butlers when you first get in there and you're with Hindley, Linton, and Ophi in the big sitting room. One of the random butlers has Heathcliff's voice actor, so it's like Heathcliff talks, and then Heathcliff talks. It's fun.
아, 이건 근시안경이라고.
베개 속은 온갖 새들의 깃털로 가득하지. 아마 1000개쯤 있을걸? 다른 부자들은 희귀한 새 깃털을 수집해서 넣어놓는다곤 하지만 난 싫어. 왜인지 너는 알겠어?
날아가는 새들은 죽이지 말아야 하니까?
맞아. 새들은 새장을 벗어나서 하늘을 날도록 태어난 존재니까. 그래서 나는 이 깃털들을 전부 빼낼 거야. 대신 그 빈 속엔 내 비밀을 채우는 거지. 언제든지 내 머리맡에서 펴볼 수 있도록.
히스클리프 씨, 왜 갑자기 베개를...
캐시라면 분명...
일기장이 나왔군. 베개 속에서.
커다란 얼룩이 번져 있네요. 표지부터.
왜 이런 얼룩들이 배어 있는 거지?
아주 오랫동안 무슨 글을 써야 할지 몰라서 펜을 든 상태로 종이를 계속 누르다 보면 잉크에 생긴 웅덩이가 번지고 번져서 이런 커다란 얼룩들이 남기도 하더라고요.
일반적인 잉크의 성질과는 다르게 보입니다. 한 페이지에 번져 있는 잉크가 다른 페이지에는 어떤 영향도 없어 보이고, 무엇보다 의도적으로 글자를 가리기 위한 장치라는 생각도 드는군요.
린튼이라는 자가 길을 쓰고 찾으려는 게 이 일기장이 맞다면 중요한 정보가 담겨 있는 물건은 확실하겠네요.
대부분의 페이지에 다 얼룩이 묻어 있어. 읽고 싶은데 조금이라도.
히스클리프. 그 애가 아무 말도 없이 나를 떠났어. 밖에는 천둥과 비바람이 치고 있지. 넬리의 말대로 장대비가 한바탕 쏟아지고 나면 그가 내 속을 더 이상 썩이지 않고 집으로 다시 돌아올까? 그래, 돌아오지 마. 나도 널 더 이상 보고 싶지 않아. 너에게는 이 저택과 나뿐이잖아. 아니면 너의 전부를 기어코 버리겠다는 거니?
어휴, 아주 이거 우리가 계속 봐도 될 만한 내용인가?
히스클리프 씨가 따로 읽어보시는 게...
아니, 좀 묘한 게 나온 것 같은데.
오랜만에 저택에 손님이 찾아왔어. 새로운 자와 이야기를 해보니까 정신이 맑아졌지 뭐야? 그리고 문득 눈앞에 거울에 비친 내 모습을 봤어. 이제야 내가 무엇을 해야 할지 알 것 같아. 지하실. 우리는 그곳으로 내려가야 해.
우리가 누굴까요?
지하실.
넬리, 분명 내 기억으로는
맞아, 히스클리프. 여러분, 다음 장소는 지하실로 가야 할 것 같아요.
왜 그렇게 추론하는 거지?
이 저택은 오래전 돌아가신 마님의 명령으로 지하실을 막아놓았었어요. 즉, 저택의 개조와 함께 뚫어버린 공간이라는 거죠.
왜 지하실로? 캐시는 어두운 걸 싫어했어. 항상 방에는 랜턴을 여러 개 두고 싶어 할 정도로.
덕분에 매일 장을 보러 갈 때마다 랜턴들을 한가득 사놓아야 했죠.
확실히 수상하긴 하군.
지하실 위치 예상하는 곳이 있어, 넬리 씨?
뭐 집집마다 거기서 거기죠. 부엌부터 한번 가봅시다.
A lot of people brought up the similarities between this image and Ishmael looking over the boat in her canto. Oh, now she's serious in this picture. But if people want an observation from my side of the story, did you know Nellie and Otis look really similar? Like, Nellie could be just a young Otis almost.
1층으로 내려가려면
Unfortunately, because that's not very narratively relevant, but, you know.
아니야. 부엌에 나오려면 이미 한참 전에 나왔어야 했어. 그리고 넬리, 네가 이 집에서 헤맨다는 것 자체가 말이 안 돼.
맞아. 난 눈을 감고도 어디가 어떤 방인지 다 돌아다닐 수 있었어.
익숙하군. 이건 마치
복도.
뒷문의 복도를 보았을 때 느꼈던 기시감이요.
네, 밖에서 보았던 저택의 외관으로 미루어 보아 논리적인 구조는 이미 한참 전에 벗어났습니다.
느낌이 비슷해. 옛날에 수수께끼를 내던 캐시같이. 내가 가끔 일찍 정답을 맞힐 때도 있었는데 그때마다 심수를 내면서 이리저리 답을 꼬아버렸거든. 지금도 꼭 일부러 심술 내는 것 같아. 지하실을 찾을 수 없도록 계속 헤매게 만들면서.
일기장 좀 줘봐. 지하실에 대해서 더 언급된 거 없는지 보게. 여기 지금 3번째 맴도는 것 같거든. 슬슬 정신 나갈 것 같다고. 저 액자 이제 정들어버렸어.
일기장엔 뭐가 더 없던데?
잠깐만 볼게, 히스. 네가 놓친 걸 수도 있잖아.
I'm scared. It just
그렇게
scared
소리
you.
지를 정도는 아니지 않았나요? 돈키호테 씨?
I think they did that on purpose too. It's very funny.
뭐였어?
What the fuck, Don? Jesus Christ!
유리창이 깨졌다. 어떠한 전조 증상도 없이.
아이고, 미안, 히스. 놀라서 일기장을 떨어뜨렸네.
God, lady, you have the poise of an enraged bull.
먼지만 털어내도. 어? 이 페이지 아까는 못 본 것 같은데?
그러게. 얼룩들로 다 덮여있던 부분 같은데.
지하실. 우리는 그곳으로 내려가야 해. 언젠가 멀지 않는 날에 말이야. 나는 내 초상화를 지하실의 입구에 걸어놓고 싶어. 가장 내가 아름답고 활기찬 지금 이 순간의 모습으로. 가끔 조세핀이 저택에 안 보이는 날이면 나는 그곳을 독차지하고 그와 함께 오랫동안 수다를 떨곤 했지. 이날을 기억해?
수수께끼? 그곳이 어디인데? 그래서 수수께끼. 답을 풀 수 있는 건 아마도
지하실 입구 수다 떨던 곳. 식당의 벽난로. 캐서린은 벽난로 앞에서 이야기하는 걸 좋아했어.
그랬군요. 정말 소중했었나 보네요. 그 순간들이 잊혀지지 않게 일기장에다 기록해 놓을 정도로.
또 너네들이냐? 형님은 어디 계시는 거야?
말이 통하지 않는 상대인 게 분명하다. 더 이상의 대화는 무의미.
아니야, 데드레비치들은 진짜 무슨 말을 해도 다 소용없겠지. 모르겠어. 아직도 모든 게 믿어지지 않아. 죽었다고 하는 캐시, 변해버린 데드레비치들, 뒤죽박죽 되고 있는 이 망할 워더링 하이츠까지.
고통 없이
Who's ready for
지식을 얻지
basement action?
못한다나 뭐라나.
After, of course, we fight more bullshit. It's always fun when they have to throw like a faction at you that exists, just to be like, for the love of God, take a fight, have one, experience it, enjoy, you know? I could totally see people being mad at their random being a Kanto that's like 80% just talking with almost no combat nodes. But like, if there was any one that makes sense, it'd be Heathcliff's, you know? I mean, once you get into it, of course there's gonna be some sauce, but like, you know. You know what you know where I'm coming from, you get it. You were there. Look at that potential. Oh, the potential.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
Man, Unshower Heathcliff is such an oddball ID. He's like Rupture too, and he has Tremor Burst. I mean, this is nice. Fragile next turn, but like, Paralyzed next turn, great. Fragile next turn, great. But he like gains sinking himself. He's so weird. Hello. Welcome to Smelly Hobo Simulator.
너도 걸레짝이 돼버렸군.
맞는 거야.
소모님, 공방장 즉시 퇴거하시죠.
Time to continue clicking the auto battle button. Everyone's fair. I'm gonna flick Fragile next turn. Oh boy, I did 0 damage, so I don't actually get to him. What? No, I didn't. I mean, I guess you've spoiled that for me now. That's rad. I mean, it's a small spoiler, but I don't watch the teasers. I feel like we've had this discussion before. I don't watch the teasers. But it was a while ago, so fair is fair. But no, I don't typically watch. Yeah.
먼지나게 패주지.
직접 열어드리죠.
No, I didn't. So I haven't seen Butler Otis's story. I only got her today, and I didn't like literally during the stream is when I got her. So no, I did not know that. One must not assume. This is why I'm always so cautious about the things that I speak and say. Yeah, that's fair. Bad.
즉시 퇴거하시죠.
보고 계시는군요, 마님.
Oh,
칭찬 감사합니다.
see that potential?
불청객들을
It's almost 43
남김없이
potential
모조리
units.
처리했습니다.
We're getting there. Also Dicey. Also Moeller, but Moeller's not in the party. She's not invited. The potential. And, for the people at home, this is the final node of part 1. Over here, don't worry about that. It's whoa there, buddy. Let's not worry about that. We got a final node to do, so it's gonna be a final time I shut up for now. Legally. And then we get to carry on, because let me tell you, part 2 is long enough to have fucking content of its own.
린튼
But we'll bleed
주인님,
over a little bit.
결국 여기까지 왔군.
우연찮은 만남 따윈 아닐 테고 네 놈의 목적지도 지하실인 모양이야?
린튼님, 대체 지하실에 무엇을 숨겨놓으신 거예요?
먼저 들어갔으면서 결국 찾아야 할 건 저들이 찾은 모양이군.
죄송합니다, 린튼 주인님.
그 일기장을 돌려주게.
그래야 할 이유가 있나?
남편이 사랑하는 아내의 유품을 돌려달라는 게 그리 불합리한 요청이었나?
자꾸 자극하지 마. 캐서린이 죽은 이유에 대해서나 말해. 계속 말했지만 시체를 보기 전까지는 네 말은 아무것도 믿지 않아. 결혼했다는 이야기부터 모든 걸 말이지.
애처롭군. 이건 어떤가? 그냥 이 저택에 벼락이 닫힐 때까지 가만히 숨어 지내면서 캐서린의 유언대로 황금가지나 챙긴 뒤 영영 떠나는 게 제일 잘해왔던 거잖아, 히스클리프. 우는 모습을 들키지 않으려고, 매질을 당하지 않으려고, 혹은 개에게 물릴까봐 두려워서 캐서린을 버리고 떠나버리는 것 말이야.
두 눈 뜨고 똑바로 봐, 에드가 도련님. 내가 아직도 그때의 힘없는 꼬맹이 같아 보이는지.
글쎄, 내 눈엔 여전히 변한 게 없는 것 같다만, 히스클리프. 여전히 네가 보낸 그 싸구려 편지들은 소각장에 태워질 뿐이지. 쓰레기들과 함께.
Well, I guess he gets to die now. If you know what, I can just know it is what you would think, but there's no Linton here. Of all things, there is a Linton ID. You don't get to fight him. This dude's a loser. Straight up canon loser. Jobber shitter city. Also, you could just be like me and just have enough resources to buy all of the IDs. And by that I mean with like shards, like a cool guy. Which is what I did on stream.
정리하겠습니다.
I just bought Otis and Faust and now they're both up type 4. The mirror dungeon's right there. You have the power.
피어나라.
Oh, I have that too. Mine's also uptight. Don't worry. I had almost. I think I think I had around 2,500 nominable before the new season ticked over. I want to say maybe 3K, but I'm not certain. Yeah. Oh, you know, you are correct actually. I'll give you that one. That one I cannot blame communism for. Organization compulsion.
직접 열어드리죠. 다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도록.
나도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
Oh, so I don't even know if I want to. Oh, the potential 0 damage. I don't even know the egos that are coming up. I usually don't. Okay, well I sometimes look in advance. I haven't cared to this time. I don't even know what egos are on the battle pass, so I can't tell you what the hell you mean by screaming. So we'll find that out later. Oh, the potential. He had the potential to lose that clash. You know, we can't really say the joke of Charge is getting too much love, because we haven't gotten anything Charge-related in quite a while. Like, honestly, Ishmael's WoW Eco was like the last thing we got, and that was a full season ago. Who's ready to see something new? Not anymore. It's very good, but most, like, even Tremor's getting there with the OP. We got Sync. Sinking's always been alright. Rupture needs a little bit more love, but and let me tell you, the fucking Matthew ID is not helping it. But it's still doing fine for itself. I mean, Rupture's been the meta for, like, certain fights, depending. Like, that's how I beat Railway, the most recent Railway, the fuck, whatever the final boss of that guy was. Let's see some new content, huh? Bygone days. Oh, he doesn't, oh, that's way fucking cooler. I didn't know he was like a headless torso kind of thing going on here. I had no idea what this abnormality was meant to look like, but that answers that question, and it's real cool. Like, Bleeds, I mean, Poise just got the full set. Poise got love. Bleed got love, because that was Ishmael's shit. Sinking has been good ever since Rhymeshank came out. And all this shit came out, like, after it was, like... Well, Rhymeshank didn't come out after Charge was, you know, dominant, but it was the Up High 4, which also made Charge good, but it made Sinking more viable. And then this most recent, like, pack of units, IDs, has made Sinking have, like, a full team of good units that way you're not sitting out here with Mariachi Sinclair. But Poise has the sauce, Bleed's got the sauce, Sinking's got the sauce. I mean, Tremor is getting there. If Opie's gonna be adding, like, new mechanics to Tremor, oh yeah. But, like, what even left is there? Like I said, Rupture's really good, but it takes a little bit too long and you need a lot of resources. Like, Rupture's good if you have resources already in the bank, you know? Otherwise, Rupture takes a long time to get going. It's kind of annoying, which sucks because Rupture's been my baby for like the whole time. Oh, and Burn! Burn just got love too. Burn was out here living in hell for years. We just got Magic Bolt and 2 new Liu. Now let me use the normal version so that we can see the other half. And then also heal me because I'm dying. Maybe. And then also, yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. We're glooming.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
I'm still looking for, like, Spider Marriage. That's the one I want. And considering the fact that Bound King, or whatever the hell his name is the box art egos. We're gonna have the potential. I'd want it, if it's not gonna be in the main story, I want Spider Marriage to at least be Railway, because, like, want to become famous? Man, they don't have the charisma they used to. It's been a while since I've seen a wanna become famous bot, and they just don't have the charm. They used to have the phrase, you know, wanna become famous, drops a link in your chat. Just no fucks given. There was a charm there. There was a poise to it. It was a little blasé, yeah, but there's like a lot of, you know, they got some scoogilis. They have some you know, some jib that you can cut on. But now it's so soulless. They've lost the magic. Yeah. Like the ones that are like, hello, Mr. Streamer. I sure do love Limbus Company. That one's a bad animation. Bad bad ID right there. It's just he throws glass mirror shards. Bad animation. Honestly, the corroded version wasn't crazy either. No. I got Gregor's this stream, and I am not using Gregor, so I have not seen Gregor's yet. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Would you... I do sure love Limbus Company. Would you like to become famous? Man, it was like that for years. Man. The wanna become famous spots were around for quite a long time. Like, damn. It was years. And then they eventually moved on to, like, wanna buy subs or some shit like that. Would you like to buy subs? Something like that. It was fucking sucked. And now they're just they've lost that spice. They have no soul, no heart, no passion, no spirit. I don't feel the malice come out of their adware pushing, you know, virus bullshit. I don't feel it anymore. I can't feel the raw contempt, and I don't love it. When I see a want to become famous bot, I want to feel enraged, but like in a positive way.
저택을 직접적으로 건든 건 내가 아니다.
Linton, why didn't I fight you? You have an ID that fights. Fucking Gregor ID is lying to us.
난 자금만 투자했을 뿐 개조를 도맡은 집단은 따로 있었네. 한때 약지라는 조직에 속한 적이 있었다고 그렇게 소개하더군.
Oh, that's not healthy.
약지? 그러고 보니 데드 레비츠들이 약지에 포섭되었다고 하지 않았어?
그놈들을 데려와서 무슨 짓을 벌이고 있는 거야?
모른다. 난 저택이 정확히 어떻게 개조되어 가는지에 대해서 깊이 신경을 쓰진 않았어. 형이 알면 당장이야 날 죽이려 들었겠지만 그런 건 아무래도 좋았다.
황금 가지는 어떤 방법으로 입수한 건데요? 보통 사람이 황금 가지를 구하기란...
불가능하지. 하지만 우리 에드가 가문은 꽤 모아둔 돈이 많다. 첫째 형이 가문을 나가고 나서 대부분의 재산은 내 몫이 되었다. 내가 가진 것 중 유일하게 마음에 드는 것이더군. 황금 가지를 구하느라 대부분 써버렸지만
에드가라는 이름은 뭔가 그 해결사 잡지에서 본 것만 같소만 혹시
너 같은 약골 자식한테 더 뭐라고 해줄 말도 없지. 캐서린은 어떻게 된 거야? 그것만 이야기해.
네가 우리 부부 사이 일에 끼어들 처지가 된다고 생각하나?
딴 식으로 말하지 마! 진짜. 그리고 그딴 단어도 사용하지 말라고, 보란듯이!
법적으로도 실질적으로도 우린 부부였어. 나는 캐서린의 남편이었고 우린 한 집에 살며 가정을 꾸려나갔다. 그래, 남편. 자네는 평생 갖지 못할 호칭이겠지. 안 그래? 그럴만도 하지. 한낱 뒷골목에서 주워온 거렁뱅이에게 어떤 이가 자신의 모든 걸 맡기겠는가?
자극하지 말라고 분명히 말했다. 분명히. 진짜.
그녀를 먼저 떠난 건 자네였지만 차라리 잘된 일이지. 그게 아니었다면 캐서린이 먼저 너를 떠났을 거야. 틀림없이 질렸을 테니까.
나에게 질렸을 거라고?
일부러 말을
Oh,
건 거지, 린튼?
there we go.
뭘 말이야? 방금 일부러 히스클리프에게 시비를 걸었잖아. 그 애가 약을 내서 내게 시비를 걸지 않고서는 견딜 수 없게끔. 아니, 나는 말을 걸지 않았어. 그냥 힌들레에게만 중얼거린 것뿐이라고. 그리고 솔직히 웃기잖아. 저 머리 꼬라지를 봐. 옷차림은 또 어떻고. 그 아이는 이제 네가 떠나면 매질을 당하게 될 거야. 어떡할 거야?
It's lightning. Do you know when lightning happens in real life?
아니야. 아니라고.
I just heard a thunder sound. What are you talking about?
내가 얼마나 속상한 줄 알아? 린트는 일부러 히스클리프를 괴롭게 만들어. 오빠가 히스클리프를 욕할 때
Like they played a thunder
뒤에서
sound when it
기다리는
cut
듯
to
웃거나
this.
동조하는 듯이 혼잣말을 하지. 그러면 히스클리프는 린튼에게 달려들어. 그 아이는 언제나 참을성이 부족하니까. 내가 사랑하는 사람들은 왜 서로를 사랑할 수 없는 걸까? 린튼, 당신은 나를 사랑하지?
당연하지, 캐서린.
그렇다면 어디까지 해줄 수 있어? 당신에게는 무엇이 사랑이야? 그렇다면 나를 사랑한다면 히스클리프를 다시 돌아오게 할 수도 있지 않을까?
방금 그 일기장 내용이 보인 건가?
그래, 보다시피
예전에 내가 계속 넘겼을 땐 아무것도 보이지 않는 얼룩에 불과했지. 왜 내게는 안 보이고 네 놈에게만? 이게 나에 대한 대답인가, 캐서린? 더 이상 내게 막을 자격이 있는지도 모르겠군.
린트님, 이 계단을 내려가면 지하실이 나오는 건가요? 대체 무엇을 하는?
새로운 손님을 위한 초대를 준비 중이라고만 해두지. 내려가게. 앞으로 무엇을 보던 무엇을 겪던 다 캐서린의 뜻일 테니.
And that is the end of part 1 as you descend into the depths. But, and I mean this knowing full well that Twitch doesn't like this word. Linton is a cuck. And there are so many memes immediately after this came out. Oh my god, he didn't even fight us. He's just like, I don't have that right anymore. He got out of the fucking way. Linton, I will now fuck your wife. I'm her husband. That's what you're not allowed to ever claim that title. Yeah, sure, Linton. Alright, we can do a little bit of part 2, but I have to be done soon. Aw, they just tell you. Sneaky secrets. Welcome to part 2, everybody. Yeah. It took a week. It took a week for this to come out.
끝도 없네.
이렇게까지
And we've got a few more
만들어야
days
이유가
before part
있을까요?
3. Not too much
타인들이
longer,
고생을
though.
좀 했을 것 같은데요.
But I'm probably gonna be playing catch up because this week's fucked, and we might only get the one stream out this week. I don't know. I'm gonna be behind the pale no matter what.
저희 집 지하실도 딱 이런 분위기였어요. 아니라고는 할 수 없을 것 같아요. 하지만 천천히, 아주 천천히 나아가고 있는 것 같아요. 다행이네요. 저만 그렇게 생각하는 건 아닌가 싶었거든요.
뭔가 기어오고 있는 것 같은데. 설마 환상체인가? 이런 곳에?
최종들이군요.
이곳은 로보토미 지부도 아니며 싱클레어의 저택처럼 지부와 연결되어 있는 통로 또한 아닌 걸로 판단된다.
맞습니다. T사의 지부는 이곳과 한참 멀리 떨어져 있죠.
원인 없이 결과만 도출되는 꼴이다. 이런 현상이 벌어지는 이유를 모르겠군.
언제나 그랬지만 이해할 수 없는 상황에도 반드시 원인은 있어 왔습니다.
납득했다.
뭐 원인은 지하실 끝까지 다다르면 알 수 있겠죠.
So, now we get to talk about the fact that Project Moon are a bunch of fuckers. And we'll do that in a sec once we get into it. But I also just remembered, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the people on that funny,
고통 없이 지식을 얻지
that
못한다.
funny numbered website based on clovers. They really like Linton. And it's very funny, too. As much as I just chat talk Linton, he's a very funny character, and so of course he gets the thumbs up. But so Pekachula Morostatus, yeah, that's all cool and all. Let's get to phase 2 so we can finally see that new like designation system they were talking about in that one cutaway where Rodion got to kill Heathcliff. It was very good, very funny, very nice. That ain't this update? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Project Moon are fuckers. Because, the spoilers, they're not updated. I'm mad. I had a whole ass cutscene about it. It delayed my stream by one full cutscene, and I'm mad about it. They are classic fuckermen. They have given me a false impression as to the fates and the timelines.
직접 알게 하느라.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이.
즉시 퇴거하시지요.
어두운 무지를 열어젖히라. 직접
Sloth Pekachulum is doing his fucking best.
열어드리죠.
Don't fucking talk to him. I don't remember what he looks like off the top of my head. Morositatis. So we had Wrath, Lust, and then 2 Gloom. If Sloth is the... they're not the wheel guys, right? That'd be weird. No, those are Pride. What's Envy then?
피워보지.
I know Gluttony's the plant dudes. It's the rock.
다시 못 살게
I forgot
구는
he
일은
existed.
없을 것이야.
Fair enough. But look, Pikachu and Morositatis? Who knows? Then who? Is Envy the wheel? I know there's the wheel. I thought he's Pride though, but then who's Envy? Also, why is the Rock getting a new name? The only one I actually remember is Morositatis, but I don't know why. Envy doesn't exist. Game's bad. People are not allowed to be envious. This is the Envy chapter. Pride is the wheel. I was right. But, like, this is the Envy chapter. They gotta drop an Envy Pikachu.
정리하겠습니다.
Also, I hope this dude lives, because I want to bring something up.
불결한
Very strange about this fight in particular.
흐드러졌구려.
That I only just remember now that we're... Please don't kill all of them. I need them to be alive. Okay. Look at this. Get that fucking, like, this guy out of the way. Like, look at this. This Morositatis? He's so tiny. He used to be giant. He used to be like 50% bigger, if not more. Why is he so small? Why is a little bitty baby Morositatis? Little tiny baby. I don't know why they shrunk him so much. Like, you can see that he's very clearly drawn bigger, and then they just made him smaller. Because he's way more, like, detailed than the rest of them. No, he was definitely bigger. No. Because I remember he was, like, twice as tall as the Sinners in the previous fight. No, I mean vertically, like, tall, not, like, big. I mean, like, big. This is a little tiny baby one. He's a 5'11". Little baby loser. He's the run to the litter. This just in, new patch notes just dropped the random size variants to Pekachulum. Based on how much of a bitch you were when you corroded.
개화하였구려. 이 순간을 어딘가에 담고 싶군.
No, that's a post-battle. Fuck, I'm a loser. It's probably faster.
누가 이렇게 해둔지는 몰라도
Because usually they get bigger. So them getting slower isn't that unbelievable, considering the fact that they have a tendency to just lumber. That's fine. That's okay with me. I'm alright with that.
파우스트가 맞이하죠.
Yeah, because Morositatis just gets real big. He's normally way bigger. Like, so him being slower makes sense. It's the Goulet, it's the Luxurier, and the Superbier. He's a little fun guy.
어두운 무지를 열어젖히라.
I didn't know they all ended in A until I was saying them all out loud. Luxurier, Ire, Moros, and Morositatis. They all end in A. Superbier.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지.
피워보지.
꿈에는 단지 단정하지 않군요.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도록.
흐드러졌구려.
맞는 거야.
피워보지.
I love fighting.
정리하겠습니다.
I was gonna say ordeals, but these are Pekachula because they take gloom damage because they're losers. I love them. I love these losery bitches. 10 out of 10. I love the fact that your sinners are fucking terrible at clicking auto battle against them too. That's a feature. And that's a feature that I love, I say with pure sarcasm and hate in my heart. My purity has gone down. I'm one step further away from the gates of heaven.
모조리 치워버리고. 초대받지 않은 것들을 모조리 치워버린다.
And look at him! It's a Goulet, but, a little more eyeball-y going on. Also, I like how you can see through his fucked up hand thing. So, like, it eats, but it doesn't have a stomach to eat with.
알게 함이라.
Asadie?
꼬맹이 단정하지 않군요.
He's not caring to be concerned with one's position or condition in the world. That makes sense. That not only does that make sense, that fits someone who
깨달았나?
corroded into a sloth. Oh, what's new, Begridier? Astier, like, I like the thematic
직접 알게 함이라.
significance to it instead of it being it's the word sloth but in another language. Like, I get it, but they lose some cool brownie points there. You know?
퇴거하시죠.
They could just have the bigger version be called Pigridier Astier. Astier, or whatever the fuck it has spellings. I love that every single one of my sinners attacked only one of these guys. That's my favorite. That's a feature.
손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다니.
나도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
Yeah. I guess it is man. Moros potatoes. I couldn't change that one to have it end in A. Come on. I guess gloom. It's like I'm big sad isn't really like is conveyable. I mean post battle cutscene. Because it's not even necessarily being sad, it's like being morose more than like actual like anguish, you know?
누가 이렇게 해둔지는 몰라도 야, 우리가 지하실에
Gloom is almost closer to like depression, you know?
입구에 가까워질수록 죄종들의
Morose
숫자가 점점 늘어나고
potatoes,
있죠.
oh yeah.
여기에 다른 통로도 없으니까 결국 이것들은 지하실에서 계속 몰려오고 있다고 생각해야겠네요.
대체 지하실에 뭘 숨겨놓고 있는 건데?
그런데 보통 이런 대저택에 지하실을 만든다고 하면 그런 거 아니야? 좋은 위스키를 만들어서 숙성시킨다거나
꽤 값진 재산을 보관하는 창고 같은 곳으로 사용하기도 하고. 털어먹는 재미가 있었는데.
부잣집마다 다르겠지만 숨기고 싶은 것을 만들어 놓기엔 지하실이 최적이긴 할 것 같아요.
히스, 일기장이라도 다시 펼쳐봐. 아까처럼 안 보였던 부분이 나와 있을지도 모르잖아.
그렇게 쉽게 될 리가 없잖아. 고작 일기장인데 지하실로 가야 하는 이유가 뭔지 물어봐도 아까 단순히 착각인가 싶어서 넘어갔는데 지금 또 느껴졌어. 내가 들고 있는 일기장 말이야. 뭐라 표현해야 하지? 아무튼 뭔가 이상한 기분이 들었어. 아까 갑자기 유리창이 깨져서 놀랐을 때도 비슷한 기분을 느꼈고.
히스클리프, 혹시
알아! 정신 나간 소리 같지? 하지만
아니요, 히스클리프. 그 일기장은 보통의 잉크로 평범하게 쓰인 건 아닐 테고 생각하시는 그 의문이 사실일 수도 있다고 저는 생각합니다.
무슨 이야기를 하시는 거예요? 둘 다.
히스클리프, 직접 펼쳐보는 걸 추천드리고 싶군요.
꿈을 꾼 적이 있었어. 내가 갑자기 죽었거나 혹은 영영 잠에 빠지게 되어서 눈을 뜨니 천국에 있었던 거야. 책에서 본 것과 똑같아. 천사들이 내 주위에서 노래를 부르고 있었지. 하지만 동시에 깨달았어. 그곳은 내가 있을 곳이 아니었다는 걸. 나는 천사들에게 다시 돌려보내달라고 엉엉 울며 빌었고 천사들은 크게 화를 내며 나를 보랏빛 꽃들이 무성한 워더링 하이츠 꼭대기로 내던져 버렸어. 그제야 나는 기쁨의 눈물을 흘리며
Love that
깨어났지.
the text is a bit slower than the voice acting.
그리고 이제야 회고해 보건대 그날이 그저 꿈에 불과했다고는 생각하지 않아. 어렸을 때부터 이 저택에서 유령을 보았던 것이 결코 내 상상이 아니었던 것처럼 말이야. 그래, 우리는 천국에 있으면 한없이 비참할 거야. 그러니 다가오는 죄들을 받아들이고 그 밑바닥으로 계속해서 하강하는 수밖에.
여기서도 언급되고 있어요. 우리라고.
보통의 일기장에서는 1인칭을 쓰는 게 일반적이죠. 아시는 거 없어요, 히스클리프 씨?
모르겠어. 난 처음 듣는 꿈 이야기야.
억측일 수도 있소만 다가오는 죄들을 받아들이고 이 밑바닥으로 계속해서 하강하라 함은 내겐 마치 이 죄종들을 모두 물리치고 지하실로 나아가라는 소리처럼 들리오.
설마 캐서린이 이 모든 걸 준비했다는 거냐?
그리고 이것이 파우스트 양이 떠올린 의중이 맞을지는 모르겠으나 히스클리프군, 마치 그대가 부르니 일기장이 대답을 한 것만 같지 않소?
나만 그렇게 느끼는 거 아니지?
캐서린이라는 분 고인을 두고 이렇게 말해도 될지 모르겠지만 조금
가끔씩 엉뚱하면서도 섬뜩할 때가 있으셨지.
넬리, 아까 린튼 그놈이 내가 보낸 편지를 소각정에서 봤다고 했잖아. 내 편지들을 다 가로챈 게 그 자식이었을까?
그래, 린튼님이라면 충분히 그럴만 하셨을지도 모르겠네.
Okay. I think we'll go one more just to hop through the door, shall we? This seems like a fun place to end, huh? Right as chapter 2 opens, say hello.
거창한 짓거리를 해놓았군.
다들 보이세요? 유리관 속에 사람들이 들어있어요. 눈을 감거나 뜬 채로.
I already took my shot when I said Pekachulum are like the ordeals, and we'll just continue to get bigger until people are able to manifest into a proper distortion. Pekachulum are weak distortions. We got that revealed when Dante did his rant. Did you not see the last episode? The last episode, I revealed what might have been what Dante was ranting about during all the censored text.
그리고 T사에서는 대대적인 실종 사건이 벌어지고 있다 들었다. 그렇다면
저기 당신들이 찾던 황금 가지가
I have no idea. I don't fuck if I know. But remember, no. Let's okay. Oh. If you'll remember, you only got to see it if you did the event that let you go back to the Green Dawn. But it was said that distortions, or Pekachulum and ordeals, have the same kind of feeling to Dante. And that tells to me that they're like a weak offshoot. Because ordeals were never explicitly stated, but they were almost like ghosts in the machine fragments, you know? Because the Lobco was Ian's ego. In such a capacity, just those small fluctuations were made manifest, it felt like. So it like a small influence could make those occur. It would make sense for distortions and Pekachulum to be of a similar kind of ilk, you know? That they're a weaker offshoot of a main branch, you know? If you read the fucking here. So did you not see the translated, like the uncensored Dante dialogue when he was ranting in that in the Blade Lineage canto? Cuz a dude did his best to de-censor it using the, I think so. I have to relook at it. Here, I'll read the relevant passage. Again, it's not confirmed, but it's very likely because it fits perfectly in the slots and continues on with what he was saying. Also, further confirming that Dante is Ian. Planted in the hearts of all are seeds with ever-present potential to bloom. When the light of that day descends upon the hearts of every human, blooming the seeds buried deep within, if oneself is consumed, devoured by their sins, they are reborn in the form of the Pekachula, their image reflecting the twisted forms of the souls dreamt by those who are nothing. It is that same soul that is dreamt by those who are nothing. That's the same kind of a description Cogito got, which is the power source and how you made abnormalities and was like a big part of Lobco. That would make sense as to why Cogito and Pekachulums would have a very similar wavelength sensation, you know? And so that would also explain where ordeals were coming was because of the abundance of Cogito in the area, those who are dreamt up by nothing. They're a distortion of nothing, and therefore... Anyway.
보이나? 저 관에 달린 기계 장치들이.
아래를 향한 레버 2개가 보인다.
캐시, 기다려!
큰 오해가 있는 것이 틀림없네.
티사에서 실종되었다던 사람들이 명백하게 이곳 지하실에 갇혀 있는데 무슨 오해가 있다는 거예요?
보시오, 기계 근처에 서 있는 자들 말이네만 저택에서 보았던 자들이지 않은가? 웨우피 협회 나리들 말일세. 나리들. 본인은 세상 물정이 어둡고 눈치 없다는 소리를 자주 들었네. 하여 섣부른 오해를 하고 싶지 않네. 그러니 부디 답을 내주시게.
앞에 막고 있는 놈들 당장 비켜.
이쪽으로는 접근 금지입니다.
금지? 지금 내 바로 앞에 개설인이 보이는데 캐시에게 향하는 걸 이 새끼들이 금지시킬 수 있을 것 같냐?
벌써 여기까지 올 거라고는 예상 못했는데 뭐 아직 때가 되지 않았으니 부산물을 풀어라.
And thus the unleashed dregs are the fight. Which is then Pekachula. Which is very weird. Why would they be dregs? Are they shitters?
버려주지.
Yes. Remember also that thus far the two entities with which have distorted in proximity to the golden bows have not only had a great resemblance of the sin type that they're matching, but they have a physical resemblance to their respective Pekachula. Cromer, that one's pretty obvious. She was Lust, and her entire lower torso became the Lust Pekachulum, just very big and scary. And then Dongrang, his is a little bit more subtle, his was Gluttony. And when he distorts, specifically only in his distorted version, not his ego version, the scythe that he's wielding, the head that mounts the shaft to the blade, that is... I don't know the name of the Gluttony dude, but that is the Gluttony guy. It's one of the heads of those flower Gluttony Pekachulum. It's the thing holding the scythe blade to the shaft. It's a more subtle one compared to Cromer's, oh, this is just a Lust Pekachulum, but you know.
깨달았나?
Also, Big Ire.
먼지나게 패주지.
Well, you have to ask what sin would she embody, and wrath. Like maybe a little bit of pride, you know, a little bit of that. It's very clearly meant, and like envy, you know, there's a little bit of that. You could just look at Ahab Mail, honestly, but it's a weird mix of like wrath is the obvious one, but a lot of it's also pride, you know. A little bit of envy too, like I said. Wrath? No, Heath is envy. Well.
즉시 퇴거하시죠.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
What the fuck do you mean read the logs? I mean, like, in lore, his is envy. Like, it's his whole fucking theme. The fucking heart is purple. Oh. Oh, that's kind of neat.
직접 알게 하느라.
초대받지 않은 것들은 모조리 치워버릴게.
너도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
No. No. I know that's not true, because look at this. Asadie, this is the sloth one, so it's not gluttony. Yi Song wrote this. And you'd be able to fucking know, like here. Yi Song wrote this one. Red things seeped from which resembles a rock. Its nature could not be determined. It very well could be veins, muscle tissue, or aught else that carries blood. Thus, the most ideal nomenclature for the fluid for the moment would be red things. And he continues to just fucking write like this for a while. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Thank you, Ryoshu. Come on, mate. Even the incomprehensible lads can't understand what the hell you're talking about, right? But once, yeah, come on. I believe that this record was composed in quite the elucidant incontrovertibility. Come on, Yi Song. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? I have not else to say. Good document. But that one's written by him. So it's not a one-to-one, unless it's specifically just the first tier, but then I'm like, I don't want to believe that... I don't want to believe that Project Moon would be so open about that. Like, it's a solid enough theory, but it feels too easy, you know? Like, if it was true, I'd be just like... Nah, it's too easy. It's the literal, like, lowest hanging fruit possible. I don't like it. If it were to be true. I'm burning.
정리하겠습니다. 불청객은 찌그러져 있도록 일결한다.
이쪽으로. 꿈에는 단정하지 않군요.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도록.
다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
무지하니까 맞는 거야.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지요.
미끄러지는 꼴 좀 보라지. 너도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
Merceau is interesting. If we wanted to talk about one scene in particular, it'd be Wrath and Envy. Again, because it was fucking Envy. Because Envy also ties in with jealousy, you know. But Wrath. But then also, it's Merceau. You know, look at that! Honglu leveled up! Nice. That's the end, though. Quiet, hush, hush. Yeah. It's like, if we go through the sinners, some of them don't really, like, fit too well. Like, Don Quixote is very clearly delusional, but I guess pride? Maybe it's probably lust, maybe because of the fixer thing? Well, Faust is sloth because she won't tell us stuff? It doesn't quite work. Like, Gregor's is that he's a sad bug man. That's a classic sin. It's the 8th one. A lot of people don't know that. Well, then which one's Gregor's? He didn't get shit. He got a dead lady and a weird maggot apple. Yeah, Yi Song Sloth. That one's that one's easy. Also, you notice that it's all the ladies, other than Otis, that don't write any. Rodion, Dawn, Ryoshu, Faust. Like, Ish and Otis are the only exceptions to that. I guess you also said Gregor, but fucking whatever. There's not enough sin to go around. Let me fucking... So what do we got here? We got, Yup. Luncheon. Otis doesn't either. Well, good on you.
다음으로
That's that for
검토할
today.
부분은
I get to turn in my battle pass points. Oh, look at that. I'm level 82. Oh, isn't that cutie? But I got a long ways to go before Kingy Boy over here finds. I got a long way to go before that one. Which, again, I was not expecting that to be him, but like it also makes sense. You know, I was just wanting Spider of Marriage because I just think it's like the coolest. But that tracks. Anyway, that's the end of the stream today. I got it. And then not only am I fuck off tired, but I also have no idea when I'm going to next be streaming. Heath does wrath, Sith, Sinclair lust, Ish is gluttony, and Merceau is gloom. Alright, have a good one. Thank you for the knowledge, though. I appreciate you.